Hoje a gente tem um papo muito especial com um dos artistas mais incríveis e criativos do cenário internacional do R&B, do neo soul, do jazz. Estamos falando dele mesmo, Thundercat. Ele está em turnê pela América Latina e claro que o Brasil não poderia ficar de fora dessa. Falamos sobre carreira, falamos sobre o que ele espera nos shows aqui, falamos sobre Milton Nascimento e muito mais. Confira aí.
Agora acho que foi tudo certinho.
We can get started. Hey, hey.
Okay. Hey,
Oh,
my name is Leticia.
hey, Leticia.
I'm from Vivendo de Shows, here from Brazil. Such a pleasure to talk with you. We admire so much, love so much your music, and talk about your work here. And I have a few questions for you. The first one is talking about here, the South America, and the Latin American will press through several countries, and what the Brazilian audience expect to be different for your shows here.
Well, I've lost a lot of weight, and then, I don't know, new music, a lot of fun, a lot of cool stories, some great musicians on stage with Dennis and Justice,
Yes,
and, just a good time, maybe some dancing.
great, amazing. And then you have been here before, and do you have any special memory or moments from those visits here in Brazil?
Oh man, some great moments. The last show with Kendrick was really awesome. Very, very
Great.
awesome. Some of my favorite moments in life have been here. I remember touring with Erica here, and it was beautiful, you know. Well, I thought I fell in love here.
This, when you come to
She's
Brazil,
like,
everyone, yes, everyone always say that when we come to Brazil, we come
fall
here
in
in
love.
Brazil, you fall in love about a lot of
Mhm.
things. You fall in love with the music, with the
I've also
culture.
fallen down the stairs too a few times, so that's same.
Great. And talking about you fell in love, your music blends a lot of love and a love of references and about the funk, the jazz, soul, R&B, and a lot of elements of pop and rock and roll that we know that. And how you see this fusion of the genres, and you can talk about some references that you have. The people are old and the new generation of musicians. What inspires you?
What inspires me?
Yeah.
What inspires me? Life, like the ups and downs of life.
Mhm.
Sometimes in certain respects, it is that simple for me. Like stereotypically as a musician, it's like, oh, everything is inspiring, but it's true. It's like life is its own experience, and your experience is unique to you.
Yes.
And I think that even in the happiness and in the pain, they're both very inspirational.
Yeah, that's true. Everything can teach us something, can teach us about life and about struggles and inspires to make music too.
Yeah,
And you've worked with artists for very different styles.
yeah,
And I'm here. I don't know if you can see there because my
yeah,
camera, but I am on a Red Hot Chili Peppers t-shirt.
yeah, yeah.
And I love them so much. And I know about a lot of your work between Red Hot Chili Peppers. And was so amazing, so great. And you've worked with a lot of artists, and you can talk for us what's had been the most challenge collaboration so far that you have made with a lot of styles, when you can talk about one that you said, whoa, I never imagined that I will collab with these people, and now we are here make music.
If I had the one that was more
Yeah.
challenging. Interestingly enough, I feel like the things that I've done collaboratively have felt more natural than challenging.
Wait.
If anything, the business of said collaboration sometimes is challenging, but as it always goes, business and music are, even though they work together very closely, they are not best friends. But one that was that one that still one that stands out to me that I don't always say very often is definitely Silk Sonic.
Great.
like I feel very grateful and very appreciative of Bruno and Andy even considering me, you know, and would hope to do more of this in the future because what a special moment. I mean, even if there was not another Silk Sonic moment, this moment will live on as like one of the funniest and craziest moments in life for me. Like, because it's so true to the people that are there, you know. Bruno asking me how I felt about it being like, he was like, "Do you mind if I put this as featuring?" And I was like, "Oh my God." I was like, "Yeah, man." I was like,
Yes.
I think I would talk about it before too for ages. I was like, I've always been a Bruno fan, you know. I feel like Bruno's story
Great.
is unique, you know, and there was only one Bruno and there's only one Anderson,
Yes.
you know. And I think Anderson's walk with Bruno was different, you know, very, very more intense. But them bringing me along with him was a special moment in my life, you know. And I don't know that one stands out to me because even though it says only featuring me on the one that I actually sang on more than one song in there, and the songs that Bruno chose to bring me in on, extremely special. Every song on that album is a gem. And at one point, I keep seeing now that like after Love Island came out,
Yes.
like the hash term the hashtag Harry Coochie music, like that kind that was like a crazy like, oh my God, I can't believe this is how people process this music. But
But this is the magic of the music
yeah,
that's talking about.
I was like, why is Silk Sonic trending? And it was like, oh my God, like
Yeah. This is a great. Here in Brazil, we like a lot Silk Sonic and Bruno and Anderson. And with the song came out, we're going insane. I said, this is great because everyone was listening. Everyone, the children, the teenagers, the older
yeah,
people. It sounds so good that we can't stop to listen and talk about music. Recently, you met Milton Nascimento, one of the
hey,
greatest icons that we love so and so much here in Brazil. And
yeah,
how was the experience for you?
oh, the greatest, the greatest. I'm happy that I was invited, and like I think that hopefully I get to, again, like I said, in the future, hopefully we'll spend more time with Milton. And at the same time, I'm very happy about the last album that he did with Esperanza. I think this is absolutely great. And but the birthday was really fun. It was really, really, really cool.
Great. I can imagine.
Yeah, like so many great musicians,
Yes.
so many funny moments, just all the food, the pictures, meeting so many legends. I sat down to play for 5 seconds and then immediately it was just insanity in the best way. It's just like they're like, "Oh, what songs do you know?" And they were like, "Who cares?" And and the music didn't stop till the next day. And I have some pictures or mental pictures burned in my mind of moments that happened that were absolutely funny and
Great.
amazing. You know,
Yeah.
walking around and talking and hanging out with Pedro in Brazil. It was, seeing a wild Pedro is like a Pokemon. And so he also photographed like a Pokemon. And I got some of the greatest photos I'm so happy I had this moment.
This is amazing. It's amazing how much you like Brazil because we like a lot when you come here. We love your work here. And talking about the Brazilian music and the Brazilian fans. And the next questions we'll talk about this. And now we're talking about Brazilian music that has a very particular harmony and cadence. And that did you find some references in the Brazilian music for your shows?
Yeah, no, I've always been inspired very heavily by Brazilian music from the beginning of my career. It's always been this way, you know. Sonically, my selection of melody and harmony is very, very heavily affected by Brazilian music. I think it never stops. I think as many different cultures as there are in the world, and there's nothing like Brazilian music, and it's a goodness. I don't know. I'm always shocked in going back and looking for different things, you know. Even with newer
Yeah.
styles of music like soca, right? Like it's very beautiful to watch because it's very like true to the Brazilian style of like how heavy the drums are and like, you know, the pocket or the way it sits and stuff like that. It's like I don't know, like who knows what's coming next when it comes to the styles of music that become popular here. But even the further you go back,
Yes.
like it's just very rich, very rich. Yeah.
This is great. And at the final here of our interview, I want to thank you a lot to talk with us. And I will ask you to leave a message to your Brazilian fans here in Brazil. We can expect about your shows. We're going to stay there at your shows and I hope see you soon.
Hey,
And
yeah.
we're going to stay there and leave a message, shout out to our fans here in Brazil.
Hey. Yeah. Shout out to my fans here in Brazil. Really excited to see you guys at the shows, and I hope that we have a lot of fun and I play some new music, you know, and yeah. Time to party.
Great. Thank you so much. And we're gonna see you soon. Obrigada, querido. Beijo.